Hey there, y'all. How's it going? Hey, let's see. It is Sunday morning, and we only have a couple of days of decent weather left to feed bees. And I'm going to show you an example of my speed feeders. Okay? I call them that because they're probably the fastest feeder that's on the market, but we're going to have a little test today. Okay? So, what I did, I have some 5-frame feeders here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 frames. They're top hive feeders. And basically, they just have lots of rows for the bees to sit in, right? Well, it's early. And anyways, there's probably 110 pounds of feed in these 5. Fish, shut up. And we'll see how long it takes for them to bring it down. So it's about, shush, hey, shut up. It's about 9 a.m. Sunday morning, so I'll monitor it throughout the day. See you, bye. All right, it's about 10:30, and things are ramping up now. Now, one thing you do have to watch. When you're feeding 2 to 1, you can kill a lot of bees. They'll get stuck in the syrup real quick. Hey, shut up. And so that's why you got to be careful. Like with these floating docks I do have screen glued up to the bottom side of them. And then when I pour the feed into each of the feeders, I pour the feed in first, and then I put the docks on top of the feed. So that way, there's not so much syrup on top of the docks. It won't get stuck as much. So, okay, I'll be back. We'll see how long it takes them to take this down. It might take a couple of days, I don't know, but we'll see. Bye. Here we go, check this out. Just rows and rows of bees. Kind of like cattle at a dairy farm, They just line up all the cows, and here's my cattle, man. That's it. I don't know which feeder has more bees. Look at that row. It's still kind of cool out, so we got more bees coming, I guarantee it. Alright. See you, bye. Alright, it's about 11:30, and they're starting to come out in some numbers now. Some real numbers. And also, I'm noticing the level dropping. So I'm thinking I'll get 100 pounds of 2 to 1 in my hives in one day, just from what it's looking like right now. And that's in a dozen hives. But yeah, that one has gone down the most. It was all the way to the brim. All of these were filled to the absolute brim. So, but now here's the other thing. Hey, shut up. Like the reason why I'm feeding in these feeders is because if you get like big totes or anything and you want to open feed, what happens is, you'll throw straw in there or whatever. Man, that 2 to 1 is like fly paper to a bee. But with these floats with the screen underneath, like, there's going to be some bees die, but we'll see what the results are later on. I swear this is one of the best feeders you can get. And also, I mean, they're made for the top of the hive, so you can continue feeding your bees even, like if it's once it's past the cold, I got bees just, they're in my face now. So they're just laying it all over me. But you can keep feeding them inside the hive too. So, and you know, it can be in the 40s and stuff, and the bees are going to go crazy inside the hive feeding. So, you know, it's a super good setup. It's an old school setup. I mean, they've made this thing forever, just they've never made these little modifications like what I did. They need to do that from the company, like put some kind of screen or something on the bottom side of these floats, because these will kill a lot of bees too if you don't modify them. So, all right, I'll be back. It's 11:30. Bye. All right, y'all. So I took off for a while, and I came back. It's 4:30 now. So whatever time, I think it was 11:30 when I left. And check it out. Now look how many dead bees I have. That was 100 pounds, probably 110 pounds of 2-to-1 sugar syrup. Okay, now I'm going to show you how many dead bees there are. I bet you it's going to be surprisingly low. Surprisingly low. I mean, I'm talking, I bet you we won't have a dozen dead bees. Let's see, let's lift up one of these. Where usually, you know, the 2-to-1 is so thick, it really kills a lot of bees. I see a couple of dead ones, but I think they're really old. In this first one, there might be one recently dead one, but I mean, this is why I'm such a big fan of this feeder. And you can put them inside the hives. So I swear by this feeder. Okay, come on, let's see here. I see one dead one there. That's it. See what I mean? I'm just gonna leave that off. I'll fill them back up for tomorrow. So now you see why I'm a fan of this old school feeder. Okay, well, y'all have a good one. 110 pounds in hours. It's a speed feeding, it's a screaming good feeder. If you modify it, that's the thing. You have to put the screen on the bottoms. Screen, glue them with, that's hot glue. Just use the hot glue gun. And if you do that, man, you can get so much feed on your hives so fast, just in no time. So I may have been able to gotten 200 pounds on 12 hives today in one day if I had more of these. So all right, we'll see y'all. Bye.